We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from High River Sauces, it is Tears of the Sun Private Reserve. And we've got a Caribbean style ghost pepper sauce. So it's a hotter version of Tears of the Sun, which of course has been around for quite some time. Very extended run to that sauce, and I don't wonder why. It's very unique. Hot sauce experience, very tasty. I enjoy it quite a bit, and I hesitate to say that this sauce fixed that sauce because there's nothing wrong with the other sauce. So it's hard for me to say, well, this fixed everything that was wrong. It definitely caters more to my preferences, though. And it starts right here with this, the Peach Ghost Scorpion Pepper Mash, followed by apple cider vinegar, mangoes, papaya, orange habanero. We've got peaches. I always expect this to be more peach flavored than it is. It just never, and I think that's just my own mind. I kind of get it set up for that. We also have pineapple juice, water, light brown sugar, and lime juice, ginger root, salt, garlic, and crushed red pepper. I guess there's some of the crushed red pepper in there. Overall, it's a sort of, they managed to keep the other ones so intact in this that, and often you see different versions of the same sauce. Other companies have done it before, and it isn't. It's an entirely radically different brand new sauce. See, we've got the same sort of chunkiness to this, same coloration, this sort of brownish light orange. We got the same sort of bits and pieces in there. It looks, you could put it, I don't have the original here, that's long gone by now, but you could put the original side by side with this and you'd be very hard pressed to tell a difference. In terms of smell, there is a bit more of a super hot aspect to this. I will say that. So we should just get on into this. Got that nice fruity brown sugar, a little salt in there. And we've got a pretty solid charge from the heat. This definitely, it doesn't tend to be especially bitter, but there is that aspect kind of behind in there. And I like that because as a flavoring, I think that works really well with the other stuff that's there. And for me, it's improved from the original. Nothing wrong with the original. I like that one as well. I like this one a lot more. You can see this is an 8-ounce bottle. That's how it originally came out. And you can see right there, I've whipped through over half of it. And I had to pump the brakes. This was tempting me in my shelf for quite some time before I opened it. And I kind of figured that was going to happen once I did. Because I do enjoy this. Both versions of this sauce. I like this one way, way better though. This is just a really, really, really excellent sauce. The first one I think I've ever had with the Peach Ghost Scorpion peppers as well. So I don't think I've had those before. In terms of flavor, they seem to be somewhat milder, I think, compared to either a regular Ghost or a Scorpion. So kind of an interesting little concoction there, interesting hybrid. All right, so I've got here the classic crust from Red Baron. Usually I get thin crust if I can find it. I couldn't find it this last time. Grocery stores are still streaky. They're remaining streaky. All right. Man, that's good. I really enjoyed this. Just an excellent, excellent sauce. But I wanted to make sure that I had enough, for this video. Let me see, it's dotting the pizza. Both for this pizza and, of course, for the Q4 2022 wing thing, which this will be in. If I can hold myself back, I might get, maybe a couple wing things out of it. But for now, let's just have it on some pizza. One of the best uses, I think, for both sweet hots and especially fruit-based sweet hots, excepting berry. Tropical sweet hots in particular, excellent with pizza. I don't know, pizza's a gimme. Pizza's an easy one. But if sauce can't do pizza, then, to me we have an issue afoot. Yeah, just excellent. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of this pizza. This crust is way too thick. But cheap pizza needs help. We all know it. Red Baron's cheap pizza. And that's where hot sauce is riding in to save the day. I did try this as a grill sauce as well. For me, it's not sweet enough for that. But on pork, on chicken, just excellent. I get it's a 3 for heat. Part of what I'm trying to do here is to see if it can go over that. The answer to this point is no. Alright, this is a good sauce to, normies like the original Tears of the Sun, which is a lot more accessible. In terms of heat. This is a pretty notable step up. But I think they'd be tempted because this is delicious. I think this was in the 6th slot on the show. Like I said before, with the labels or even the show placement on the hot ones, usually I have to cut it in half to get about where it falls for me. This is very nice. Very pleasant. Well, I want to say it's pushing a bit past the 3 in terms of build right now. You know, not a lot, not way past it. It's not intolerable or anything like that. But I will say that the build is slightly more than a 3. Maybe. No. I wouldn't want to parse it. It's just past the 3. But that's part of the problem with, people not used to heat is they get panicky when the heat starts to get up there. This is a relatively safe way to try to get used to seeing what a super hot, a bit of an extended burn would be like. While still enjoying that delicious flavor. For non-chili heads, I think you can easily get yourself to that point with here because there's no flavorful enough sauce that the inclination is to just keep going. All right. Just excellent. What else can I say? This is a very unique, very original sort of sauce has been in the market for quite a while. Tears of the Sun. I think it was kind of the one that put Steve Seabury and High River on the map. And it's still great. To me, it's greater because you got, to me, I like the flavor a little bit better with this one. Much more pronounced heat. Like it is very noticeable that you're dealing with something that's not just a habanero anymore, right? You've got the super hots in there. Again, not a huge flavor impact though from those. This does not taste remarkably different for me anyway from the original, which again is just such a that is not an easy thing to do, to change the formula with the addition of a ingredient that is actually first in the ingredient list here with super hots no less, and to still have the majority. You can't taste a bit of a difference, but to me it's an upward improvement sort of a difference, but just remarkable. Like High River, I think has some of the most intriguing sauces out there. I don't always love them, but I really, really admire what they're doing with them for the most part. So between this and Hellacious, both just phenomenal sauces. Those are kind of go back and forth as to which is my favorite from the company. And I would put them at about equal still. I don't like one, I think, depending on what I'm eating, would edge out the other one a little bit. Both just phenomenal. So if you're a chili head in particular and you haven't tried this one out, either version actually, definitely have to get to that. Even if you're not, I would say definitely go just pick something out from the High River lineup. All of them are very, very worthy of consideration. All of them are pretty unique spins on hot sauces and the genre as a whole. And I mean, he's been around a really long time, and that doesn't happen by accident, especially in the very, very competitive hot sauce world. So anyway, though, there you have it. The High River Tears of the Sun Private Reserve. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.